Folks, in my 20 years in the league, countless scouting reports, insider sources, and behind-the-scenes intel, I've never seen anything like what's unfolding right now. What I'm about to tell you defies logic, breaks the mold of everything we know about NFL trades, and could reshape the entire landscape of the 2026 season. But here's the kicker. I can promise with absolute certainty that what I'm about to reveal is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a secret, a game-changing move lurking just beneath the surface, something that has the potential to make this entire league sit up and take notice. And if you're serious about understanding the seismic shifts about to hit the NFL, you're not just going to want to listen, you're going to want to be inside this story from the beginning. Because the moment I give you this full breakdown, trust me, everything changes. This is not speculation, this is not guesswork. This is insider information that could blow the doors off the entire NFL universe. But first, let me ask you, are you ready to uncover the truth behind the most jaw-dropping trade rumor of 2026? Are you prepared to see a star player who's already proven he can dominate at the highest level, being moved in a deal that will set the league on fire? Because what I'm about to tell you is so explosive, so game-changing, that only the most dedicated, the most plugged-in fans will truly grasp the impact. This isn't just a rumor, it's a signal of a shift so massive, it could define the next decade of NFL dominance. Now, if you want to be in the know, if you crave the real inside scoop, then listen closely. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and turn on your notifications because what I'm about to share will drop secrets. Secrets that even some of the biggest insiders in the game don't yet know. And trust me, the second you understand what's really happening behind the scenes, you'll never see the NFL the same way again. Let's get into it. Now let's zoom out and analyze why this potential trade isn't just a fantasy. It's a necessity for a team that's looking to shake the league to its core. We're talking about the San Francisco 49ers, a franchise that's been built on domination, precision, and relentless pursuit of greatness. But even a team with Kyle Shanahan's genius and John Lynch's eye for talent has a glaring weakness, a vulnerability that could be exploited by the biggest and most audacious move in NFL history. And that weakness: the lack of a game wrecker on the edge to complement the already ferocious Nick Bosa, especially with Fred Warner's injury leaving a gaping hole inside. The 49ers have been a defensive juggernaut for years. Elite linebackers, lockdown corners, and a front four that's among the best in every metric. But ask yourself, have they truly gotten the pass rush they need when it counts? The answer is complicated. Yes, Nick Bosa is phenomenal. He's a beast, a multiple-time All-Pro, and a sack machine. But behind him, the depth is questionable, and their edge rotation has been inconsistent, especially when facing offenses that can flood the middle of the field or neutralize the run game. Film study confirms this. Watching the 49ers' recent games, it's evident that their pass rush, while elite, can get neutralized over multiple possessions. When offenses double Bosa or scheme away from him, the pressure often stalls. And when you're facing quarterbacks like Mahomes, Allen, or even young stars emerging, you need more burst, more explosiveness, more disruption. Analytics back this up too. According to PFF's advanced metrics, the 49ers' pass rush win rate in 2025 hovered around 42%, well below the league's top tier of 50% plus. Their pressure rate on first and second down was good, but in high-leverage, third-and-long situations, they struggled to generate consistent pressure to force the turnovers or hurried throws that ignite scoring opportunities. Their sack rate, while respectable, isn't quite at the elite level needed to truly dominate playoff-caliber quarterbacks. They need a difference maker, a player who can shift the balance with one burst, a player capable of bending games to his will. And that player, Danielle Hunter. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Wait, is Danielle Hunter even available? Would Houston really entertain trading him? Well, folks, that's where the story takes a wild turn. You see, Hunter has been a marvel since his days at LSU, a rare breed of edge rusher who combines explosive quickness, relentless power, and high-level football IQ. His stats speak volumes: 15 sacks in 2025, leading Houston once again and consistently grading as a top-tier pass rusher since he entered the league in 2015. But there's more. Film breakdowns from 2025 show Hunter's unique ability to bend around the edge, using lightning-quick swim and rip moves that leave offensive tackles grasping at thin air. His secondary moves, impeccable. His ability to set the edge against the run, outstanding. His advanced metrics, some of the best in the league. An elite pressure percentage of 24%, 55 hurries, and a PFF pass rush grade that's among the top 3% of all edge defenders. And it's not just about raw numbers. Scout insiders tell me that Hunter's explosiveness, combined with his high motor and football intelligence, makes him a coach's dream. Houston's staff, led by head coach DeMeco Ryans, knows how valuable he is. He's a cornerstone. Yet there's whispers of a disconnect. Hunter's contract situation, the Texans' rebuild mode, and the rising value of edge rushers in today's NFL all point towards something bigger. He's only 31, still at his peak, and his style of play ages like fine wine. Teams that have him, even at his current price tag, view him as a primary weapon, a true game wrecker capable of changing a game on any given snap. But here's the thing. Houston might be open to trading him if the right offer hits the table. They're rebuilding, yes, and they have Will Anderson Jr. But let's be honest. Houston's strategic window is narrow, and they might see a scenario where trading Hunter for future assets, picks, or even a young star could accelerate the rebuild. And here's where the insider scoop gets incendiary. Sources say that the 49ers have been quietly making calls. Not just casually sniffing around, but actively presenting offers that include their top draft picks, promising future flexibility, and even offering immediate help on defense. They see Hunter as the final piece, the perfect domino to fall in their pursuit of NFL supremacy. All right, enough teasing. Let me tell you exactly how this trade could happen. We're talking about a package that might look like this. The 49ers sending Houston a mix of high draft picks, perhaps a first-rounder in 2026 and a third-rounder in 2027, plus a promising young player like Drake Jackson or another rotational lineman. Houston, given their rebuild mode, could see this as a sweet deal, adding an elite pass rusher who can flip games instantly and pairing him with Anderson for the next few seasons. But it's not just about picks. Salary cap gymnastics come into play. Hunter's contract, while hefty, is not insurmountable. Houston will want some financial relief or perhaps an extension to secure him long-term. The 49ers, with their deep cap space and willingness to pay premium prices, could absorb Hunter's $36 million cap hit for 2026, especially considering the value he provides. Winners. The 49ers suddenly transform into a bona fide AFC powerhouse, with Bosa and Hunter wreaking havoc on opposing quarterbacks. The Texans, they acquire a foundational piece, a true star who can accelerate their rebuild and attract free agents. The league. The storylines explode, a major contender bolstering their pass rush, a rebuilding team adding a future Hall of Famer. And what about the scheme fit? Kyle Shanahan's offense has long been lauded for its creativity and adaptability. Hunter's versatility fits seamlessly within his system. He's a prototypical 4-3 end and can even kick inside to rush from the DT position in certain sub-packages, a matchup nightmare for offensive lines. His presence on the field opens up even more opportunities for Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, when healthy, and their secondary to operate with less pressure from contested blocks. Comparing Hunter to similar players, he's like a blend of Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett, possessing that explosive burst combined with power and technical mastery. His projected impact is immediate, quarterback harassing, game-changing plays that shift momentum and lift the entire defense. Worst-case scenario. He's no longer as explosive after an injury or scheme mismatch, but after watching his recent tape and stats, that seems unlikely. And let's not forget, Hunter's leadership off the field is just as valuable. His veteran presence, work ethic, and football IQ elevate the entire locker room. That's exactly the kind of guy Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch want to add to their championship blueprint. Now, what's next? Based on everything I've gathered, this isn't just a shot in the dark. The pieces are aligning perfectly. Houston's open to moving on if the right deal appears. The 49ers are desperate for a game wrecker on the edge. The league's landscape is shifting, and this trade could be the catalyst for a seismic change. Expect the discussions to heat up in the next few days. Houston's management, known for their strategic patience, will push for maximum return, possibly a package of multiple picks and a young player. The 49ers, with their deep roster and aggressive approach, will offer their top assets and cap space. The negotiations will be intense, high-stakes, and edge-of-your-seat drama. And let me tell you, if this deal goes through, it's not just about acquiring a star. It's about rewriting the narrative, about a team that refuses to accept the status quo, about a franchise willing to make history. This isn't just another trade rumor. It's a blueprint for a dynasty in the making. In conclusion, I believe this move is inevitable if Houston values maximizing Hunter's trade value, and the 49ers see their window closing only to open wider. The stage is set for one of the most explosive, game-defining trades in recent NFL history. And the best part, this is only the beginning, because what I'm about to reveal next will shake everything to its core. Stay tuned, because the NFL's future is about to be rewritten before your very eyes. And remember, in the world of NFL insiders, timing is everything. When the hammer drops, you'll want to be prepared, because this isn't just a trade, it's a revolution.